Welcome back guys. In today's video, I will be continuing the story of how Goku accidentally got transported into the Naruto verse. This is a fan manga called Dragon Ball Shippuden, but I've changed and rewrote the storyline to fit my way of narration. If you would like to read the official manga, a link to the original creator can be found in the description below. But before we begin, support this video and channel by leaving a like right now as you're watching this to the very end. With that being said, enjoy. Our story continues with Goku's entire body being engulfed in a huge ocean of water. Kisame has seen the opportunity that Itachi had left him, which he had decided to take. Similar to everyone, Goku was shocked. How is it possible that I'm underwater in the middle of the forest? He thought to himself while trying to hold his breath under the vast ocean of water. Suddenly he heard a deep voice from behind. "It's rare to see anyone escape Itachi's genjutsu. How interesting," said the mystery man. "However, we always have backup plans if the first method somehow manages to fail." With his head glancing back, Goku's first initial thoughts of Kisame's transformation was that of a Pokemon. "What?" said Goku. "It's really real, I discovered a Pokemon." Kisame was pissed, his newly shown power as a menace as he stared with intense anger. It appears he had now fully merged with his sword Samahada, creating a hybrid between a shark and a human. After hearing Goku's disrespectful remarks, with great speed, he charges at Goku with the intent to kill as capture the Saiyan was now thrown out the window. His fist burst in front as he tried to land a decisive blow on Goku, but Goku had managed to dodge the attack despite trying to keep himself from drowning. "Even after I fuse with Samahada, you're still able to dodge my attacks," said Kisame. "I must say, this is quite impressive, but don't let this gesture get to your head because it's time I brought out my trump card. Be proud of your accomplishments thus far, not many live to tell the tale after witnessing my most powerful attack." It was at that precise moment Kisame's fingers began to move at an abnormal rate. "Suiden Daikoden no Jutsu," he yelled as he launched a giant shark created from compact concentrated chakra, which he launched directly at Goku. This wasn't any ordinary shark that he usually summoned, as this was absolutely colossal in size. The shark cut through the water like butter, rushing at Goku with maximum speed. However, Goku was no fool. He knew that this attack could possibly cause some damage due to the fact that this colossal shark was completely filled with his ki, the same ki that Kisame had previously stolen from him. In retaliation, he responds with a ki blast of his own. Unbeknownst to him, the shark was not only invulnerable to all damage, but it also had a special ability. "I knew the fool would resort to that," said Kisame. "But if only he knew that with each attack my shark managed to absorb, it would exponentially increase its power, allowing my baby to grow bigger in size, making it much more dangerous." And surely, Kisame wasn't bluffing. The shark had completely gobbled up Goku's ki blast as if it was lunch. The amount of force this blast was carrying had managed to impress Goku. However, throughout his many years of being alive, Goku had learned one fundamental lesson. Knowing this, he spoke. "This guy is incredible," he thought to himself. However, in the matter of energy assimilation, we all have limits. There's always going to be a breaking point to how much energy a person can absorb. Even a god like Lord Beerus have this very same limit. In that split second, he increases his power exponentially higher than it previously was. He didn't feel that it was necessary to go Super Saiyan, so he just increased his base energy output. And surely, it was as Goku had stated. After this sudden increase in his strength, the shark wasn't able to contain this much force being pumped into its body. Within seconds of impact, Goku's blast had easily won the struggle and had completely annihilated Kisame's most powerful attack, causing a massive explosion that could be seen and felt by everyone from a great distance away. Itachi was watching from a distance, realizing that their plan to subdue Goku had failed miserably. After realizing that they were now out of options, Kisame landed behind Itachi and starts to speak. "I think we're in trouble, Itachi. It seems that his chakra replenish is limitless. It doesn't seem to matter how much I swallow, there is still more. We won't win like this." Itachi was observing the fight and had convinced himself that he had a foolproof plan to capture Goku. With the intel he had gathered, Itachi was ready and he wasn't going to stay on the sidelines this time. With a confident stance, he turned to Goku and spoke. "Stranger, I do admit that you're more capable than us, but your mind is weak. Strength isn't everything to win a fight, it's time I show you the truth." It was at that moment, Itachi's eyes began to change once more. his regular Sharingan was beginning to fade in order to make way for a more superior Kekkei Genkai. With a confident tone, he spoke. Mangekyo Sharingan, unbeknownst to Goku and the viewers watching at home. In that split seconds of Itachi activating his Mangekyo Sharingan, he had managed to once again place Goku in another genjutsu. Only this time it was completely specialized and tailored to affect Goku mental stability. Itachi wasn't holding back anymore. This was his trump card and he was pouring everything ounce of chakra he had left into this final attack. Goku was clueless to this revelation. Seeing that he had previously broken out of Itachi's previous genjutsu, he wasn't even thinking that they would try it again. "Are you giving up now?" said Goku as he tried to make out Itachi's last words. "Stranger," said Itachi, "we conceded defeat, you're truly beyond our level. However, we have a comrade that's just dying to challenge you. She was watching the battle from the start and it seems you have piqued her interest." "Is that so?" said Goku. "Okay, where is this mysterious person you spoke of?" "I'm right here," said the unknown challenger as she jumped down from the side of the cliff, and landed directly in front of Goku. Goku was not only surprised, he was also stunned. He hadn't sensed anyone in the area except both Itachi and Kisame. "Her ki control must be off the charts," said Goku. "To control one's ki at such precision is a great feat in itself. It took me years to master ki control at that degree, and you're telling me that a fighter in this lower level universe had mastered such an advanced level of technique. Perhaps there are also fighters in this universe that are much stronger than hers, who might be concealing their ki. How interesting." "Hello stranger," said the mystery woman. "By looking at you, your fighting style and abilities, I can tell that you are a first-rate fighter. Your talent for fighting is beyond what most people in this dimension can even comprehend. However, unfortunately for you, there's a group of selected individuals who I believe are capable of defeating you, and I happen to be one of them. Itachi, Kisame, I handle this foe on my own, so rest up." Goku on the other hand was intrigued. He admired the girl's boldness. In a way he thought that she reminded him of himself, always up for a fighter, regardless of the difference in strength. "I admire your guts, but are you sure you want to fight me all by yourself?" said Goku. "You should know, just because you are a woman, don't expect me to hold back. There's no need for that. I assure you that I'll be much more entertaining than those two over there. In case you didn't know, I far surpass them in every way possible." A few seconds have passed and outside of the genjutsu, both Itachi and Kisame were observing Goku from a distance. With Kisame not able to see what was going on in the Saiyan's mind, he grew impatient and spoke. "He's been frozen like that for a while now. Did you use Tsukuyomi on him?" Which Itachi responded by saying, "Yes, but the genjutsu is quite different from the one I used on Kakashi." Itachi had released all his chakra in hopes of holding this jutsu together. He had created a sentient being, one that is a complete replica of Goku, sharing all his abilities, techniques and strength. "I have given this being a real conscience in order to make the fighter believable in the eyes of this stranger," said Itachi. "This technique uses up a huge amount of chakra, therefore I need to focus, so I maintain the genjutsu, I will not be unable to move. This guy has figured out a way to break genjutsu, and even though my Mangekyo is significantly stronger than my Sharingan, I'm afraid that if he figures it out, the outcome would be the same as before." Quick notice guys, after you guys have finished watching this video, please do your boy a favor and subscribe to my second channel. The link can be found in the description and comment section below. Thank you. "I see," said Kisame. "I've brought along some of Sasori's poison with me. Do you need me to give him some?" Itachi then responded by saying, "Yes, if it's not too much to ask. Time is of the essence, so we can't afford any screw-ups now." Giving him that poison is just for good measure. Both Itachi and Kisame had run out of options and they were gambling all of their chips on this on the last bet. As the sun goes down, the 1 week that pain has given them draws near. Knowing this, Kisame approaches Goku in hopes of injecting the Saiyan with the poison. "You make it too easy, boy," said Kisame. "You deserve my pity friend, to think that so much chakra has been wasted on a fool like you. No matter, your chakra will belong to us soon." However, before Kisame could finish the job, a razor-sharp kunai came out of nowhere targeting Kisame's brain. The kunai was thrown with precision as it was thrown with the intent to kill. However, in some pure luck Kisame had managed to evade the assassination attempt. "How cowardly," said Kisame. "I demand you show yourself." With his eyes looking around, He tried to locate the person who had thrown the kunai at him. However, his search wasn't for very long as a familiar voice echoed down from the mountain's top. "We indeed live in a small world, look who we stumbled upon, Naruto." After looking up, it was revealed to be Jiraiya, who was accompanied by his student Naruto. And that's it for today's video, guys. Stay tuned for part 8 to see what challenges Goku will face next. If you support me and what I do, then please subscribe to my second channel by clicking right here. With that being said, don't forget to drop a like and also subscribe to this channel as well. Thanks for getting us to 21K subscribers. Our goal is 30K.